In this tutorial, we'll learn how we can divide any object into multiple regular pieces like this in a minute. We can customize the number of cuts in each direction, and we'll also ensure that all these pieces are solid objects on their own. There should not be any open ends for them. We'll use a script for this, so let us start with the base file. We have an apple here, and we want to cut it into 2 or more equal pieces. If you ever try to do it manually, you might have to follow a long process. Like you'll probably add a plane, then you'll add a Boolean modifier to cut it into 2 halves, and you've to repeat it several times for more pieces. But we won't do that, we'll rather use a quicker method, based on a powerful Python script. But before that, we have to add a material for this apple's inside surface, because whenever we create a cut through an object like this, some inner faces get created, and we have to ensure that those new faces get a suitable material. Right now we have only one material for the apple's surface, so click on this plus button to add one more slot in this list. Then create a new material. Let us change this base color, maybe to light yellow, since this will be the color of the inside. You can customize this further as you like, or you can even replace this later, with another material, so you need not be perfect right now. All we need is a suitable material in this material list, and we have to ensure that it is in the first position, because Blender will pick up this first entry and use that material for the inside. So click on this arrow button to bring it to the first position. Now ensure that the object is selected, and we have to be in the object mode, because it won't work in the edit mode. Let us open a text editor, and then click on New. This is the place where we can write any Python script. We'll paste a code here, like this. This entire code is given in the video description. You can simply copy it and paste it into your project. But you may have to change these values as per your requirement. They signify the number of segments in each dimension after the cut. Here, we'll get 3 segments in the X dimension, then 3 segments in the Y dimension as well, and 2 segments in the Z dimension. If you don't need any cut in a particular dimension, you can keep it as 1. Now click on this Run button to run the script. Once done, you'll get all these different parts cut from our Apple object. And they will be grouped under the same collection as that of the original one. Let us go back to the 3D viewport. In the solid view mode, you can see that we got our source apple cut into equal proportions, but currently the origin point for all these parts is at the default cursor location, so let's turn on the X-ray selection mode and select all the parts together. Now go to the Object menu, go to Set Origin and select Origin to Geometry. This will ensure that the origin point for each part is at its geometrical center. You can move these parts or transform them as you wish. Let us take out this one. They are standalone objects on their own, you can do anything with them. If we go to the material view, we can see that they have got this type of inner surface, where the second material is auto-applied, so they appear as solid. This is how you can easily divide any object, with fixed number of cuts in each dimension as per your requirement. There is a similar add-on called Cell Fracture, and we covered that in another tutorial, but Cell Fracture will break an object into random pieces. You cannot control how many cuts to do in which direction. So this one can be more useful if you have that specific requirement of equal cuts. That's all for today. I hope you like this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.